Today in Roadcraft, they just released the public test server. It's accessible on Steam. It's got a preview of the vehicles and the maps from the upcoming DLC that comes out next month. Let's check it out. So it just started on the public test server, and I thought I'd start recording here because I know I'm going to see a lot of different stuff here, but this is the first thing I saw that's really different. And I wanted to show this to y'all, and then we'll see how this is as we go through it, but I thought I'd try this out. So I'm starting a new company here, just for, for the public test server. Choose my company name, choose my scout vehicle, choose my color, and then we're presented with these options. And when I saw this, I said, okay, I got to start recording here. I was going to, do some stuff first, but let's check this out. So limited fuel, vehicles. Now this is something I heard that they're bringing to the game, and that's what this server is for. So vehicles now feature realistic fuel consumption requiring, so we can have this on or off. Additional ways to refuel have been added. Well, we're gonna have to try that on. We want to test it out. We're gonna have to try that out. Now, convoy difficulty. So convoys dynamically deform terrain over time, making route maintenance an ongoing challenge. Plan your supply lines carefully. Now that's pretty cool. I don't see why we don't run that. Here are convoys. Interesting. So have as many convoys, you can turn this on or off. Have as many convoys with double XP rewards, or actually, sorry, just double rewards per trip. So overall reward per route remains the same. Interesting, we'll just leave that off. Gearbox, we'll just leave that off. So we're trying these top two things there. Fuel costs, we'll leave these things default. Now one thing as we go here, I apologize if my sound is a little weird. It's because game did not recognize my sound device when I swapped it, so it shouldn't be game audio coming through the microphone, but if there is, I apologize. It should be fine. All right, start game. So, all right, map campaign. Let's see, rebuild expansion. So here's the maps of the rebuild expansion we could try out. Try these out. Okay, and if we go to, let's go continue. Up there is what I'm looking. Shop. Let's check out these new vehicles. So there's 5 new vehicles that they're putting forward to test in the rebuild expansion. So rebuild expansion comes out next month, and that's the stuff that we're going to be testing here on the public test server, which I think is really cool. So here's the new stuff. Here's 2 of them. New scout vehicle. This thing's cool. We're going to check this out. Another bridge layer. Bridge layer. How does it? Oh, cool. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So that's 3 of them. I like how they're labeled DLC, so we can easily see them. This right here. So you already have this. If you pre-ordered the DLC, then you already have this. I already have that. And oh wait. No, that's just saying. Here's the thing, when I bought the game, I got these 2 vehicles, and I didn't remember if one was from pre-order or one was from something or something else. I forget exactly. They're both DLC, so I have those. Mule T1 Trailblazer. Now, how is this different from the... Oh, because it's a proper crane. It's not a... Wait. Oh, I got to invert my controls. I was like, why is my camera acting wonky? Okay, I'll have to do that. Yeah. Stuff does not carry over from the... Yeah, this is a separate... So, okay. So to get to the public test server, I'm on PC. I'm assuming it's only accessible on PC, but I don't know. Maybe it's on console, so I can't say. On PC, it's a separate... If you own the game on Steam, then it's already in your library. It's right under Roadcraft in your library. So simple as just installing it. It was 35 gigs, and then it just runs as a separate instance. The public test server. All right, so somehow... Oh, I see. Okay, well, look at it. It's got better suspension. It's got way better tires. It's probably just more capable. It's funny, we really needed a better crane truck, and they gave us a better crane truck in that Voron, but then they give us a 3rd crane truck, and it's the mule that everyone hates. Oh, well, we'll have to try it out. Hopefully it's a little better than the stock mule. So then we got these guys here. So the new vehicles... 2 of them, some of us already have. This guy here, how is this different from the starting vehicle? I don't know. So basically, we got a couple of bridge layers, though. Those are all a couple bridge layers, and whatever's up with that Mule T1 Trailblazer, it's probably just more capable. This looks like the Vostok, doesn't it? Looks like the Vostok with a big bridge on top of it. Well, I'm looking forward to trying this stuff out. But we're going to see, let's see how the progression works on this. Now, do I want to go ahead and spoil the new DLC maps? Well, it's kind of the point of the public test server is to test some of this stuff out. So let's just see how it works. So we're going to start here. If you don't want any spoilers, thank you for watching. But I figure you probably don't mind if you clicked on the video. So, map details. The train was transporting chemicals when sudden seismic activity led to a soil collapse. Subsequent hazardous spill threatens the environment in the area. They're tasked with mitigating the damage. This mission involves both direct intervention, like scouting and removing chemical waste, and indirect assistance with the water purification process. Now, again, just to remind y'all, this is public test server. Expect instability, expect bugs, expect crashes. They could happen, right? Also, I mean, they could, right? Also, this does not necessarily reflect the final build. I'm just, putting it all out there. I'm assuming you've played on public test servers before. Things may change. Things may get fixed. But it's cool. We get to see this like a month before it comes out. Oh, when Kelly comes on, it might actually come through my mic. She's kind of loud. I'll just mute my mic. And she didn't come through. Okay. Yeah, small little thing. When I fired this up, I said, oh, let's swap my sound device to my headphones. But this instance, this application, the test server, whatever, didn't want to do that. All right, so this is the map of, oh yeah, well, we can't see it yet, but let's check it out. Let's check it out here. So we have fuel down there. Look at that. We've got fuel, 79 out of 80 liters. Yeah, I heard that they said that that's something that they're adding and with the upcoming expansion. Oh, I got to fix these controls. Got to fix these controls. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now I can see better. Okay. What do we have here? We're going around this? First thing, I'm like, we're doing all we got's a scout vehicle. All right, I guess we're going around. So that was not really the way to go. All right, so I slid down the cliff trying that. Let's try a safer way. Let's go, it looked pretty sketchy. Let's back up and let's go over here to the left instead. All right, third try. How do we get there? Let's start having a look around here. What about going off here? Going up the left side is possible. Going down around it on the cliff side is possible if you get lucky. I'm going to say no, but probably only because I think you could drive it down there, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to have a look more up here to the left. Actually, not wanting to move these rocks. Can I pull any of these? Nah, the truck's not moving any of these. Going down farther. If we go down farther, we got... This looks more stable. I tried going the way above me, but up there, it tips your truck out toward the edge, which is what you don't want. So let's try going this way. If we can climb this here... Yeah, this is pretty tough. I would recommend starting this. Well, I just wanted to have a peek at this. I wanted to see some of this stuff. But I'd recommend, I'm going to mess around with this some more. It's definitely got a difficulty level, something like starting on a high difficulty map like Kernel or something like that. That's what I feel like. I feel like you want to come here not with the basic starter equipment. And probably not with fuel limit, with fuel turned on, because I'm going to run out of fuel before I figure out how to get anywhere, and this truck's not very capable. So Public test server is out, and I'm just kind of messing around here on this map. You've seen some of the new, I think the headline here is, we saw some of the new vehicles. Here, let's check this out. Oh, I can't really see them from here. Let's exit back to the menu. So we can mess around here. We see that I think I've done some decent recon here. I probably edited this down. I think I've gathered enough recon to see the new maps are going to be about the same difficulty as Kernel. That's what it looks like here. But again, I'm just using a starter scout vehicle. It's kind of hard to get around. But they definitely have good difficulty. And honestly, I kind of rather not spoil them. You know, I'd rather go in fresh, but I also want to see the public test server. I'll probably mess around on it some more, and I wanted to see the vehicles. So here's the new vehicles. We got this scout vehicle here, which looks like the one that's already in the game, which I didn't use. I used the pickup truck. So this is probably more capable, but yeah, it looks like that one. Bridge layer. I'm going to have to see if I can get to a point where I can test with these. I'm going to poke around a bit and see. We want to test to see how these guys work. Of course, this expansion is going to be out next month, but I definitely want to test around with these. There's that bridge layer, and then there's this one here. It's a Tayga bridge layer, same as the dump truck, except this one does the bridge. And then we've got these two guys here, which a lot of people, including myself, use these a lot. These are in many of the videos. This thing here is just like the essential go-to dump truck. Although, now that they fixed the big dump truck, as I call it, it doesn't spill sand anymore. I'll probably be using it as well. And then down here we've got a bigger, badder mule, I guess. I'm eager to try this out. See if it's any better than the regular mule. It looks a little tougher. I guess we'll find out. So yeah, I wanted to bring that to you guys. Here's stuff with the brought to us by the public test server. And we go to continue and go to main campaign. I got 0% here. I might see about putting some work into this, like build up a save here. I think it might be a good idea to like work on building a game here so that when they introduce new elements, I can test them here in this game before they put them in the main game. We'll see how that works. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to get to playing some stuff. Probably in the actual game itself, but I kind of want to play here some of my off time and see if I can build up a save like I just said, so we'll see. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to get to playing. Guys, don't forget to click that subscribe and the like button if you like the content, and there's always more every day. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.